What's your favorite car movie and why is it Fast and the Furious?
Oh, you.
What's up with the Snap Crackle Pop tunes, brother? Get
I
like
hate that crap. That's for my BMW guys.
1986 FCRX7, LS1, T56.
Well, we got the Rotary Boys punching air right now. So how fast do we plan on going with it?
Fast enough to everybody up.
Including you.
Absolutely not.
Including him. All right, Skeeter Wyatt, iLDS, Summervibes Ybor City. We got a badass pick-em-up truck behind us. We got TRI Performance. What's going on, brother?
How's it going, man?
Hanging out, brother.
You, man.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about this pickup truck.
So it's a 1986 C10. Got a 6.0 LS swap LQ9, 22s, US Max, QA1, coilovers all the way around.
So this is mostly an import show, but we had to show out with a little testosterone with the America pickup truck.
Amen.
With the LS swap. Now tell me, what did the truck look like when you got it, and what did you do to get it to where it is now?
No, it's definitely come a long way. I started this truck off as a budget build. When I got it, just had a 350, different color. I bought it off my buddy for like 4,500 bucks. And when I bought it, I was just gonna do like, put a little bit of money and flip it and make me some money because C10s were coming up. And I fell in love with the truck and I can't get rid of it now. And then bought a wrecked Escalade for $1,000 and took out the whole powertrain out of it, put it in this truck.
F&A, right.
And guess what? I parted the truck out and the motor cost me nothing. Cost me free by the time I parted the Escalade out. So yeah.
If it's for free, it's for me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So the seats, got them at a junkyard, out of a Hyundai Veloster, believe it or not.
Ooh.
And got them reupholstered and put them in there.
Now listen, the most important question here. August is the next Skeeter Wyatt Invitational. Can we see you there?
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there for that one. For shits and giggles, we're gonna put it on the track. I don't think I can compete with them guys, but for shits and giggles, we're gonna put it on the track and we're gonna see what it does. So.
Well, listen, I might have to separate it out, make a pick 'em up truck class. You know what I mean? And we can see what we do. Maybe not. No promises.
Yeah.
But we'll see what we can do.
I'll invite my buddy here with his 68. So we'll get a few trucks lined up. So
F&A,
that'll be a good time.
Anything else you want to say about it, brother?
And that's it, man. I appreciate everybody who takes the time to look at the truck. I appreciate Skeeter for, appreciating everything I've done on this truck, man. It makes me feel good that over 6 years I've been building this truck, and when somebody like Skeeter comes and wants to do an interview and appreciate my hard time put into this truck, man, it means a lot to me. So I appreciate everybody that follows me. And if you got a project out there, just keep trucking at it. I know sometimes you want to sell it, get rid of it.
Never.
But just, you'll get there.
Keep on keeping on,
That's
brother.
it, baby. That's it.
That's it. All right, brother.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, dude. All right, Skeeter Wyatt here, Summervibes Ybor City, Florida. We got Jaime Nanaria with us, or as they say in white people land, Jamie Maravilla.
Yes, sir.
Jamie, what's going on, brother?
What's up? How are you, bro?
Good, man, good. Tell us about this hot rod we got behind us.
It's a 1,000 horsepower CTSV, family car, 4 doors, every full interior, AC, power steering. Goes about 950s at the track. 150 mile an hour. It's a 6-shift car, so a lot of fun.
All right, brother. Now we got a factory supercharger on it,
Yes, sir.
but it's factory-ish, let's say. So what do we got done to the supercharger?
It's a fully ported, and we cut the snout off and made a 120 millimeter snout and 120 millimeter throttle body. So it's a big stock blower.
We still got the stick shift in it, or as you know, a lot of you guys say, the man pedal.
The man pedal.
You know what I mean? So what are the plans with the car? I know we've been 950s, 960s right now. So how fast do we plan on going with it?
Fast enough to fuck everybody up.
Including you.
Absolutely not.
Including him.
Absolutely not.
Including him.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we gonna get you next. We gonna get you next.
I'll give you something you can get.
All right. Oh, ew. Gross.
I'd love to
No,
go
thank
to
you.
I'd love to go to the track, run low 9s, but drive it there, drive it home, street car. My kids like to ride in it, so I'd like to go low 9s and keep it a street car.
But now, the most important question, Skeeter Wyatt Invitational number 2 coming up in August. Can we see you there?
We'll be there.
Let's do it. Let's do it, brother. All you stick shift boys out there want to get the smoke. You come out BMP in August.
Let's do it.
Let's go, brother. Skeeter Wyatt here with a man that you've seen on my channel before, CJ. What's going on, brother?
Long time ago, right?
Let's go.
What, 2 years now? 2 years now?
It's been about 2 years. It's been about
All
2
right.
years now.
Okay.
First off, for the people that don't know, tell us about this ride.
It's a 88 Honda CRX, all-wheel drive, K-Series. That's pretty much it. Very simple.
Pretty much it. Very simple. We ain't
Very
gonna talk about the sequential shifter. You
It's
know
simple.
what I mean?
It's still 6-shift.
We ain't gonna talk about that pussycat intake manifold.
Again with the pussycat. I mean, it's an intake manifold. It does its job.
Pussycat is all I think about, brother. You know what I mean? So how can you blame me?
All right. I can do that.
Now, in the 2 years since we did our original interview, what have
Right.
you done to the car?
I've drove it like 6 times. Not playing.
Damn, I was gonna say.
Honestly, not much has changed with the car except for the transmission. It's now a sequential. It was H pattern 6-speed.
Okay.
Now it's sequential 5-speed. And ECU swap. It's now on Fuel Tech 600.
I got you. So what's the reason for the transmission swap?
I got bored. To be 100% honest, I got bored. I wanted to go a little faster. I've never experienced a dog box transmission. I've never experienced sequential, so it was like 2 for 1. Why not?
All right. So what do you want to do with the car? What are the overall plans for it?
The plans or the goals? The goal is to go 850 as you see it on street tires, pump gas E85, just drive to the track, run at 850, and drive home.
F&A ride, brother. Now, for an all-American muscle boy like myself, I'm gonna give you some rapid-fire questions. All right.
Oh, shit,
This
here
is
we go.
this is what we need to know
Okay.
about the import world.
Okay.
All right. So question number 1: what's your favorite car movie and why is it Fast and the Furious?
Oh, fuck you. Actually, my favorite car movie is Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay.
Because of Eleanor.
All right. You
So
got a little.
I
you got a
may-
little
hold
bit
on,
of testosterone in you.
I may have an import, but I do have a soft spot for domestics. My daily driver is a Chevy.
There we go. All right. Now, I knew I liked you for a reason. You know what I mean? All right. Next question: when exactly does the VTEC kick in?
I don't know. I don't know. I just drive it. It gets tuned. I drive it, and I send it.
Typical Honda owner. They don't know.
I don't know.
They just drive it.
But I do have the laptop in it, so
Ooh.
it's Honda with laptop.
Honda with a laptop. There you go. That means he's undefeated. All right. Here's another one. It's going to be a hot topic, and I want to ask the Honda guy for a reason because you're not
shit.
involved in this one. All right.
Okay.
Mark IV Supra or R34 GTR?
Super all day.
Supra all day. Why is that?
Ask me why. Okay, here you just did.
Yeah.
I wish you would have asked me if it was a 3rd gen RX-7. I would pick a 3rd gen RX-7 because I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay. All right. Hey,
And we got a soft
fair
spot
enough.
for rotaries.
Fair enough.
If I had to compare one of those two cars to the RX-7, the Supra looks more like it.
Okay.
So I would choose. I would choose a Supra.
Damn.
I would choose a Supra.
Toyota's benefiting off the Puerto Rican love for rotaries.
Oh, absolutely.
How about
Absolutely.
that?
If you have an old school Toyota with a piston in it, you ain't cool.
Damn. Now, another one, and again, this is more of a general import guy question. What's with the Snap Crackle Pop tunes, brother? What are y'all looking for, like a sponsorship for Rice Krispies?
Don't y'all me. I don't got none of that shit.
Separating himself from the pack.
Yep.
CJ, the most important question.
Okay.
Will we see you at the next Skeeter Wyatt invitation on August?
Yes, you'll see me in first place.
All right. Ooh.
Yep.
All right, he got the call out for all the rest of y'all that are showing up right
Let's go.
there. Be on the lookout for the CRX. CJ,
Yes, sir.
appreciate it, brother.
Likewise.
All right, Skeeter Wyatt, iLDS, Summervibes Ybor City, Florida. We got Dom here with us. Dom, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, brother? Good to see you again.
Hell yeah, brother. Now tell us about this hot rod behind us.
So this old clunker Nissan, it's a 1995 GTR V-Spec. We've had it for about 4 years now. We've pretty much redone the whole car. We stripped out the engine, sent it over to my buddy Lee Bird, Monster Performance, FD driver. So he built the engine for us, top to bottom, forged bottom ends, Tome head, valves, springs, retainers, cams, cam gears. Did a Spectrum Motorsports G35 900 single turbo conversion, head drain. Sent the plenum over to our guys over at Remade in the USA, and they redid the plenum, the ITBs, remanufactured everything. Then we took it to a buddy of ours, Edward, and he took the car completely apart, windows out, brand new moldings, brand new windows, had the car completely stripped and resprayed. I've done a couple of things for the body. I've had 400R front lip, 400R side skirts, Meister suspension, redid the diff myself at home and did all the front suspension components. Right now we're at about 685 right now to the wheels. We're kind of babying it because the transmission is the weak point right now, and I'm still on stock transmission. So hopefully within the next month or two we'll be doing a speed track transmission, fully built for like about 1,000 horsepower, and then we'll bump up the power to like about 850 and leave it at that.
Now you said you did the diff at home by yourself. So what'd you do? Grab like the welding machine and just kind of like weld it up a little bit?
I kind of blew up the diff, you know, in the housing and the casing. So I had to get all the parts, and then thanks to Adam LZ, who had a casing at home, sent it to my buddy Lee, and then they FedExed it to me overnight. And I was able to get all the parts and bushings, put it all together, and get it back up and running. We did it about like 2 days.
So you blew up the diff, all right? You're going easy on the transmission because you don't want to blow that up too.
Right.
It sounds like these dainty little import parts need some American ingenuity.
Oh my God, here we go again. So, but I beat the crap out of it with 680 horsepower right now, and thank God for the past, it's been built for like about 2 years. I haven't had any issues at all with the engine. Starts right up, runs every day. We've done a couple of pulls in Mexico. You know, we've done about 165, 170 with a couple of these fools. Then when we come back from Mexico, we just cruise. So.
It's that real good Mexican air.
Yes,
you know, that's what it is.
It's got that nice, dense, cooled air.
That's right.
So,
that's right. Dense and cold. That's exactly what Mexican is.
Power.
Yeah. So, all right. So from a non-import guy to an import guy, I got to ask you some rapid-fire questions because we need to know a couple things. All right. So first off, I'm gonna leave the Nissans out of this because I feel like you're biased, right?
All right.
All right. So which is better, FDRX7 or Mark IV Toyota Supra?
Ooh, that's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to go with a Mark IV.
Mark IV Supra, man. It's two of them today.
I'm gonna have to go with a Mark IV because that 2J, you know, it's kind of like bulletproof. And I love my rotaries, brother, but they tend to have issues.
Yeah, rotaries also sound like landscaping equipment too. So yeah, that's one point off.
You can smell it. That's for my buddy Juan over there. You know, you can smell that premix.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like I have a weed whacker. So, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm still an import guy.
Next question. All right, this is more for the Honda guys, but I feel like you might know the answer.
Okay.
When exactly does the VTEC kick in?
Well, it depends on when you say that, but what, 4,000 RPM, 4,800?
4,800 RPM.
I'm not a Honda guy.
Brother, my small block Chevy damn near red lines at 4,800 RPM. You know what I mean? All right, next question.
So,
what's your favorite car movie and why is it Fast and the Furious?
Damn. Because I'm in it.
You're in it.
Dominic. I'm the original.
That's right.
I'm the original Dominic.
Your hair grew back.
Exactly.
Man.
So actually, it is that my favorite movie, and it's because it had an R33 in it. Because the R33 was always my favorite car ever since I was in high school. Playing Gran Turismo, had a 400R playing Gran Turismo, and I said one day when I grow up, I'm gonna have one.
All right. Next question. What's up with the Snap Crackle Pop Tunes, brother? Y'all trying to get
No.
Y'all trying to get like a sponsorship from Rice Krispies or something?
We do not do that. That's for my BMW guys. You Mark 5 Super guys, you know, right. BMW. Yeah, that's Snap Crackle Pop. Not, you know, stop.
Listen, everybody thinks it's import versus domestic. Let me tell you this right now. The imports also hate other imports. So that's where I'm going to create the rivalry.
Oh, that's true.
Euros versus Japanese.
Ooh.
That way us American boys can stand off on the side and watch y'all slap each other up.
So when you do the Euros, are you including the Mark 5 Supras? The Bupra?
Ooh. Yeah, of course.
So,
of course.
There we go.
Of course.
Okay, then
of course.
I've got one for you.
There we go. All right, Dominic, anything else you want to say about the car, brother?
No, man. You just follow us on Instagram, Kaiju JDM Hub, and Godzilla.
Let's go, brother.
So thanks a lot, brother.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
All right, Skeeter Wyatt, iLDS, Summervibes Ybor City. We got a car behind us that's basically sacrilege for this kind of event. But we got Alejandro with us. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
So tell us a little bit about this hot rod behind us.
So it's 1986 FCRX7 that screams like an Eagle.
Yeah, dude.
LS1, T56, 8.8 rear end, but it's stock. Nothing too crazy, but it moves. It does its thing.
He just said one of the more crazy things you could say. And he's like, it's nothing too crazy. No big deal. You know what I mean?
I guess for the RX-7 fans, it is a crazy thing to have an LS on it.
They're throwing up. They're all throwing up
Yes.
right now, especially your friend sitting over there. Now, we got a Chevy engine, Chevy transmission. We got a Ford rear end. You got any Dodge parts in this thing or what?
No,
No?
absolutely not.
Why not, brother?
Ford or Chevy?
Ford or Chevy? Wow, call out for the Mopar boys. So give us a little detail on, you know, horsepower numbers, what you plan on doing with the car. Like, what's the overall goal with this thing?
So right now it's a stock ECU, so it's a stock engine. I was actually just looking head scams, little simple stuff, you know. Look at the 500 mark. Nothing more than that. Keep it street car.
Keep it a street car? You want to do a little drag racing, a little drifty boy action?
No drifty. We're going
drag racing?
We're going drag racing.
You know what? You know why? Because you're an American boy at heart.
Absolutely.
All right? You know what I'm saying? Now, what shape was the car in when you got it? And how does it get it to where it is now?
50 shades of red.
50 shades of red, all right?
50 shades of red. We made it now back to the OEM color. So it's a full paint job, full body work, new seals, new everything.
Was it already LS swap when you got it, or did it still
It
have a
was
rotary?
LS swap.
Okay,
It was
all
LS
right,
swap.
all
I
right.
did not do the swap, so I cannot take credit of that. Many people say I did the swap. I cannot say that.
Now, I know you got your buddy over there. He apparently has a pretty fast, rotary in it.
Yes, he
All
does.
right. Do you have plans to add some horsepower to things, to like put a little baptism on him, or what?
Heads and cams will take him.
Uh-huh.
Heads and cams will take him.
Yeah.
Rotary engines need a lot of work done. Chevy engines, all you need is simple bolt-ons, and you'll get the job done.
Well, we got the rotary boys punching air right now. So anything else you want to say about this hot rod, brother?
I would say I have the cleanest FCRX7 in Tampa. If somebody else has something else, they can write in the comments and we can compare.
Let's go, brother. Appreciate it.